Did you know that some paintings have sold for prices so high they quietly rival the budgets of small nations? Not because of paint, not because of canvas, but because art, at the highest level, is no longer decoration, it is power, secrecy, legacy, and control. When a billionaire buys one of these paintings, they are not purchasing beauty. They are purchasing a piece of history that no one else can ever own. Tonight, we enter that world. This is the top 10 most expensive paintings ever sold, 2025 update. And as we move closer to number 1, you'll notice something unsettling. The higher the price climbs, the quieter the buyers become. Number 10. Portrait of Adele Bloch-Bauer Ens, Gustav Klimt. Price, $135 million. This golden portrait isn't just art, it's a survivor. Painted in Klimt's legendary golden phase, the work was stolen by the Nazis, hidden for decades, then finally returned after one of the most famous art restitution cases in history. When Ronald Lauder purchased it for the Neue Gallery in New York, the price reflected more than beauty. It reflected justice, memory, and cultural repair. Gold leaf covers the canvas, but the real weight of this painting comes from what it endured. Number 9, 1948, Jackson Pollock. Price, $140 million. To many, it looks chaotic. To collectors, it's revolutionary. Pollock didn't paint with brushes. He performed, dripping, splashing, moving around the canvas. He turned painting into a physical act. When this work sold privately, it signaled something important. Abstract art had officially entered the realm of ultra-elite assets. This isn't a painting you admire quietly. It confronts you, just like modern power does. Number 8. Woman the Three, Willem de Kooning. Price, $137.5 million. This painting lived in secrecy for years, hidden in a private collection because of cultural restrictions. Its aggressive brushstrokes, distorted form, and raw energy shocked the art world. When it finally sold, the buyer didn't want publicity, because owning this piece meant owning a symbol of rebellion. At this level, controversy increases value. Number 7. Les Femmes d'Alger, version O, Pablo Picasso. Price, $179.4 million. Picasso painted this as both homage and dominance. Inspired by Delacroix, he reinterpreted the scene through cubism, fracturing bodies, space, and perspective. The auction room was electric. Bidding climbed like a battlefield. Collectors weren't just fighting for a painting, they were fighting for Picasso's legacy. When the hammer fell, a new era of art prices was confirmed. Number 6. Portrait of Dr. Gachet, Vincent van Gogh. Price, $82.5 million. Historic, inflation adjusted far higher. Van Gogh sold almost nothing while alive. Today, his suffering is priceless. This portrait shows the doctor who cared for him in his final days. Melancholy, fragile, human. When it sold, it broke every record of its time. Collectors weren't buying paint. They were buying pain, genius, and tragedy, sealed forever in one face. Number 5. Couché, Amedeo Modigliani. Price, $170.4 million. This painting is sensual, direct, and unapologetic. When first exhibited, it caused scandal. A century later, it caused bidding wars. Modigliani's nudes are prized because they blend intimacy with elegance, desire without excess. This sale proved one thing: controversy ages well when money is involved. Number 4. The Card Players, Paul Cézanne. Price, $250 million. This quiet painting holds immense power. No drama, no shock, just peasants playing cards. But Cézanne changed how the world saw form and structure. Without him, Cubism wouldn't exist. Qatari royalty purchased this piece privately, turning it into a national cultural trophy. At this level, art becomes state strategy. Number 3. When Will You Marry? Paul Gauguin. Price: $300 million, painted in Tahiti. This work represents colonial fantasy, beauty, and moral complexity. The price shocked the world. But the buyer wasn't just collecting Gauguin. They were collecting a moment in art history that can never be repeated. This painting lives in silence now, behind guarded walls. Number 2. Interchange. Willem de Kooning. Price: $300 million, abstract expressionism at its peak. This painting marks the moment America overtook Europe as the center of modern art. Its colors feel alive. Its motion feels endless. The buyer understood something simple. This wasn't decoration. This was ownership of a turning point in culture. Number 1. Salvator Mundi. Leonardo da Vinci. Price: $450.3 million. At number 1 stands the most controversial, powerful, and expensive painting ever sold. Attributed to Leonardo da Vinci, this portrait of Christ shattered every art record. Debates still rage about authenticity, restoration, condition. But that didn't matter, because the buyer wasn't purchasing certainty. They were purchasing myth. This painting vanished after the sale, fueling rumors, speculation, and obsession. And that's why it sits alone at the top, not just as the most expensive painting ever sold, but as the most mysterious transaction in art history. If this journey changed how you see art, stay with the channel, because next we explore how money transforms culture into power, and why the most valuable objects on Earth are often the ones hidden from public view. Sometimes the price tag tells you more than the artwork ever could. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos.